So it just so happens that the next place I wanted to try happens to be in Funan as well. Well, actually, they've got several joints, but this was the closest to me. Plus, I'm meeting a good mate here.
Hi, mate.
Good, how are you?
Good, mate.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today I am at Carl's Jr. and I'm joined by a good friend, Mr. Tom. Hey guys, how you going? Tom's from Australia and this was actually your choice, right?
Yeah, well, I've never had it. I've had a few of the US fast food burgers, and this one just looked interesting. It's got lettuce, it's got tomato, it's not just buns and cheese and meat. So I thought, yeah, we'll give it a go.
Let's give it a go, yeah.
Something different.
My Aussie accent's coming out. G'day.
G'day. From the research I've done, the Superstar is the burger of choice.
A Superstar with cheese.
Well, it's like a double Whopper with cheese.
Oh, you're going for a double?
Well, I think so.
You're a big lad. You can tuck it away. So to keep it in line with general taste testing for all of them, I've been doing like a standard cheeseburger.
Right. So what would that one be? That'd be the
original, I guess.
Oh no, probably the famous star. That one. No, that's all for me.
Hi, can I check with you what's the difference between your signature burgers and the premium Angus?
Angus beef is on a better quality and a thicker patty.
The premium is better quality.
Yes.
Okay, so I think I'll go for the original with cheese. I'm gonna get
yourself a drink, mate.
Yeah, get the drink in and the mask off.
That's it.
All right, so it's Friday night and it's really busy.
It's like it's round. We're sort of pushed into a corner here and on a bit of a bench that we're maybe not meant to sit on, but we are. But I think it's okay.
I mean, yeah, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
I used to come to Carl's Jr. when I first arrived in Singapore with my flatmate. I used to come quite a lot, and I do remember it being very good. And it's been several years though since I've been back, so I was quite happy when you chose it.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I've never done it before, and yeah, I was just intrigued. And it's got a funny story with. I always thought the guy's name was Carl Jr.
Yeah,
But-
makes sense.
Yeah, and then you look at the name and it's like the Junior, Carl's Jr. Like it kind of doesn't make sense. It's like a
Oh, there's an apostrophe.
yeah. Otherwise it'd be like Carl Jr.
Good
So,
point.
yeah.
Never really thought about that.
Anyway, but apparently I was doing a bit of research ahead of this. The guy started with a hot dog stand in the 40s, and then opened a grill, like a restaurant.
And this was back in California, right?
Back in LA, downtown LA.
Okay.
And then after a while, opened up a little satellite restaurant that was a smaller version of his main one, which was called. So the main one was called Carl's Steakhouse or whatever. So I think Carl's Grill. So he opened a small one and called it Carl's Jr. because it was like
Got ya.
it was just a burger shack that did burgers, hot dogs, shakes, and malts. And then that proved really popular, so he started opening more, and then it's expanded from there.
So now they have over 3,800 restaurants in 42 countries. But I have to say, I don't think I've ever seen this in the UK. I have been gone like 12 years now, so maybe they've opened up. But
I don't think we've got it in Australia either. That's why it's something I'm really keen to try because I've never had it growing up. I've never had it here.
yeah,
And when I went to the States, I was just infatuated by In-N-Out Burger and didn't do anything else. So
In-N-Out Burger's amazing.
it's pretty bloody good.
And if you're ever watching, open up,
Oh,
please.
Here we are. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So I actually went for the original Angus because she said the Angus beef is more premium, so it's juicier and thicker.
Nice. Okay.
The combo meal was $13.90.
Yeah.
You get your chips and your drink. Oh, actually, I added on mayo for 30 cents, and it's probably the smallest tub of mayo I've ever seen.
I went for the Superstar, so it's got 2 patties. Price was $14.90 for the combo, so not bad, but it is on the punchier end of a fast food. Well, I haven't had it for a while, but certainly it looks like it's going to be worth it. It's got a nice toast on the bun, doesn't it? Certainly smells delicious.
But yeah, first impressions, it looks good, right?
Mate, it looks really good. Kind of just giving it a bit of a diagnosis here. So it's got a piece of tomato in there, a couple of bits of onion, some pretty fresh lettuce, some pickles, mayo, cheese, sauce.
So I think mine is exactly the same, but just one less patty. Right?
Yeah, and well, I don't have the Angus as well. I've just got regular cow.
It looks a little bit thicker.
It does, yeah, maybe a thicker patty.
But I have to say though, it doesn't quite look like a gourmet burger, right? The patty looks quite processed.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks pretty equivalent to your Burger King,
Right.
your Macca's.
It's probably in that kind of sphere, isn't it?
I reckon.
It's a big chunk of onion though, but
Yeah, mine are kind of stuck together, so I'm going to get a big old onion head. Or you've got red onion, I've got white onion. That's interesting.
oh, brave.
Fancy.
Brave. All right, here we go.
Give it a crack.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's juicy. It's kind of dripping everywhere.
That's the sauce.
I think it's a good amount of sauce. It's not overpowering. I mean, I can just really taste the onions.
Yeah. I haven't actually hit the onions or tomato yet because they were buried pretty deep into that, so give it another go.
So for me, this does taste like a fast food burger, as opposed to like a gourmet burger.
Yeah, 100%.
But I mean, it's that nice hit of kind of your salts, bit of sweetness from the mayo. I don't know, do they have a secret sauce?
Well, it seems to be just mayo, mustard, and sauce.
Yeah, good
Sort of
combo.
Standard combo. The buns are quite fresh, actually. They're like surprisingly nice. It does taste a lot like Burger King.
It does, a lot like
I
burger.
reckon if I did a blind tasting with a double whopper with cheese, I'd be struggling to tell the difference.
Well, that is one thing I do want to do is a blind taste test.
Yeah, because I don't reckon I'll be able to separate them. It's really, really close.
You're right, it does taste like a Burger King. On the whole though, I think it's very enjoyable.
Yeah,
Well, you've got a sesame toasted bun.
I do, mate.
Mine's plain.
It's fancier, that's why.
Is it?
The plain one. I don't know why they do that.
I would have thought sesames were. I know you're somewhat of a bread expert, aren't you? I've tried your bread, it's good
Well,
loaf.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. Look, I don't know why they. Yeah, this is fairly standard, but are they trying to emulate a brioche bun by not putting the seeds on it?
See, for me, I don't like sweet bread.
No.
And I'm not a fan of burgers made with brioche buns. Let's try the chips. Decent, nothing special.
You do like the skin on look?
Yeah, it makes it feel a bit, what's the word? Upmarket.
Yeah, a bit more home cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My very expensive mayo. So, as an Aussie, you guys are obviously pretty famous for your barbecues. Like, for you, what makes a good burger? Like, if you were doing one back home, how would you put a burger together?
To be honest, I reckon the condiments make a good burger. Obviously, you want your meat to be alright. You don't want it dry. You don't want it bristly. I'm not a big fan of those really thick patties.
Okay.
I like it a bit thinner that you can actually get your mouth around it and chew it. And otherwise, it's just a bit much. But I'm a big fan of condiments, and putting the right condiments together gives you all the flavour in a burger. Otherwise, if you take all the condiments away, it's just meat and bread.
So what condiments would you have when you do it?
Oh, definitely. I'm a big fan of the mustard, the mayo and sauce option. I don't mind a bit of relish in there actually. A bit of fruit chutney or a bit of sweet relish, just to give it that bit of a sweet kick. That generally goes pretty well.
But you'd make your own patty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I do mine, it's just minced beef and that's it. Salt and pepper.
Okay.
Keep it really simple.
And then Tom's secret sauce.
Yeah, but I started making my own buns recently as well.
Did you?
My
Yeah.
own burger buns, and they turned out pretty well.
Well, yeah, as I said, your bread was very good. Pretty stuffed. How was your double?
Oh,
Warm up?
it was good. Probably didn't need the double, but thought it better.
So overall, happy with it?
Yeah, look, overall it was a good burger. It was a fast food burger though. Like it was on par definitely with your Burger King. So like we were sort of speaking about off camera, they're better than Macca's,
Yeah.
but not up to that gourmet burger kind of level that you're getting from even some of the fast food ones nowadays, I reckon.
That's the thing. I think for me, where it ranks is it's probably it definitely is in that sphere of like a fast food chain burger. But then when you compare it to somewhere like for me, I went to Burger Bar New York, and I wasn't that impressed with the burger there.
Right.
And I'd maybe even rank this a little bit higher, but definitely better than a McDonald's.
Yeah, yeah. It certainly tastes a bit fresher than the Macca's. I'd say it'd be on par with Burger King, but maybe presented a bit better, a bit fresher. The bun was a bit fresher. It wasn't as much of a soggy mess as sometimes they end up.
Yeah.
But you definitely know you've had a bit of a fast food meal rather than a nice burger out somewhere.
Yeah, you get the feeling in your stomach.
Yeah, that you know it's still going to be there tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for coming on the show.
Mate,
Hope you enjoyed it.
thanks for having me.
Pleasure.
Yeah, glad to be part of the Burgerpore experience.
Yes, mate. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And everyone back home or everyone watching, thank you for tuning in. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Smash that subscribe button. And we're going for beers.
We're going for beers.
And I'll
Yep.
see you on the next one.
Wear a mask and stay safe.
Yes.